So as photographers at whatever level, I'm sure one of the things we all want to do is improve. And we all know the quickest way of doing that is by going out and taking more shots. But if we're just pointing our cameras at people and spraying, are we actually improving? Or are we just getting lucky with some of the shots that we get from doing that? I know that for a while now, I've been wanting to improve on a few things. Basically slowing down, taking better images and more images that have actual purpose and thought put into them. That's why this idea has come about for this particular series. I know I can't always dedicate days to go out and do photography, but I do know that I go out for walks a couple of days a week, so it just makes sense to combine the two when I'm going out for a walk, trying to improve my photography at the same time. So that's just what I'm going to do. So frame by frame, put simply, is me going out for a walk with the aim of taking no more than 10 shots with purpose and thought put into them. So with that being said, let's see what we can get with these first set of 10 to 12 shots. So while we're walking, I'll go into a little bit more context of what I was trying to say in the intro there. So basically, I go out and I do street photography, and I know a lot of the time when I'm out there doing it, I'm not taking my time trying to compose a proper shot or trying to get anything that's actually sort of worthy to go in, a portfolio or anything like that. I know I've been known for a long time while I'm out doing that. I'm just shooting. Like I see something, and if it looks half sort of decent, I'll try and take a shot of it. But I don't sort of wait around, I don't take my time, I don't wait for a scene to develop or anything like that. It's either there or it's not. And I think when it comes to the whole element of street photography, if you're not taking your time, you're slowing down to actually try and get some quality images, you're half wasting your time a little bit. There's no need to be coming home with 800 plus images of just having a shot around continuous shooting. This is actually a spot I've been wanting to take an image for Instagram for a while. So I'm going to do that quickly. And it's just going to be a quick self-portrait. So I guess this is exactly what I was just talking about at the beginning. I'll get to this spot here, try and find a bit of a composition and realise that there actually isn't anything. But as you can see, I'm here really trying to force something to happen when there isn't actually anything to get. So if there was any sort of learning point here, it's don't try and force a situation. If there's nothing there, don't waste your time. And I spent a lot of time here trying to get something that just would have looked crap and would have been a waste of a shot on the day. So about 100 meters further along, there's another one of those steps which just has a lot better potential than the first one. You can actually walk down this one and get a little bit of a better composition, so to speak. Once I get here, the first thing I sort of do is look what's going on at the back of the screen to see what kind of compositions I can get, what things are looking like, how I can line things up. My original sort of idea here was to try and get something that was leading down the stairs and line it up with one of the boats in the water. Unfortunately, it didn't line up as well as I wanted it to, but I still decided to try and go for that shot anyway. All in all, it's not one of my favourite shots of the day. It's probably one of the lower ranked ones in my opinion. But again, this is the whole point of this video series, is to take a look at what I'm actually taking and see what I can do to improve in future. But since I was here, I decided to take the opportunity to get another self-portrait and try and basically frame myself up down the stairs using the railings to kind of give myself a bit of a frame in there. Usually what I would do is put my camera in interval shooting and then just take a load of shots, but because I'm basically trying to stay within this 12 shot limit, I had to put on a self timer, run down the stairs, try and get myself into position, and hopefully the settings and time was good. Could I have used my phone instead of a self timer to basically make sure that I was in proper position? Yes, I could have, but I didn't. And this is some of the learnings from this type of thing. I need to remember I just need to slow down. I'm in no rush to be anywhere. I'm fairly happy with how the shot came out. I'd put it about 6, 7 out of 10 for what it is. one of the things that I realised while I was out doing this shoot is that I need to bring my tripod out with me more when I'm doing night shots. I'd say for at least the last 2 years, I haven't really brought my tripod out. And while I was out, I started taking quite a few long exposures, mainly because I wanted to get a bit more movement in the sky and obviously to try and keep the ISO a little bit lower so I could get a bit of a cleaner shot. And once I looked at the photos back in Lightroom, what was probably going to be dull images just looked that little bit better with that little bit extra movement. And obviously the tripod is to thank for that. This image coming up was one that I wasn't actually going to take. I was in two minds about it, but as I sort of got round and I had the tripod, I thought, let's see what we can actually do with it. So what I did was I put the camera in a position where the building was dead center on the corner. I thought that would be the cleanest way to sort of take that type of image. The only thing that was annoying was the fact that there was roadworks there. They've obviously only recently gone up because they weren't there about a week ago. Insert Bobby Schmurder. So because those roadworks actually did look pretty horrendous, I did have to do quite a bit of cleaning up in Photoshop with that run. And to be fair, it's probably in my top 5 images from the night. When I put the color grade on it, it just seemed to pop. And I'm really actually happy with that one. So one of the things you probably don't know about me is that I've been known to put my camera in some random spots sometimes, and this is just one of them, all in the means to get the shot. So I balanced my tripod on these railings here, basically to get a long exposure of the cars passing below the bridge. It's been a while since I've really done proper long exposures, and to get them quite locally was a bit of a change. So I thought, while I'm here, let's just give it a go and see how it looks. The composition looked alright to me, and this is just how it came out. Hey people, we're now at the end of the video. That was the last shot there that I just took, and that was probably in my top 3 of images that I took on the night, purely because that's an image that I've been wanting to take for a good couple of months now. So since we're at the end, if you've made it this far, thank you. A couple things to sort of quickly say. One is, do you like this type of video? Is it something that you want to see? This is something that I'm going to be doing for myself anyway, but I said at the very beginning, my aim is to do about 10 to 12 shots focused on purely just trying to improve what I'm looking at when I'm going out doing photography. Something else that I'm going to mention, I've set up a buy me a coffee, so if you would like to support the channel and support me, then the link is in the description for that. If anybody does donate and buy me a coffee while I'm out and about doing these things, then obviously I'll give you a shout out, leave your Instagram tag or wherever you publish your work, and I'll take a look at that as well and give you my opinion if you want, but that's up to you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I've got a few things coming up, so there should be some nice videos coming up fairly soon. So until the next time, peace.